Hello, everyone. I'm so excited and I'm inspired today to bring this message of encouragement and hope to you. There's so much happening in the economy, there's so much happening in the world, there's so much happening in our homes, in the health sector because of this COVID-19 pandemic, and a lot of people are having chronic issues. Okay, the message of hope I have for you today, if only you will be willing and obedient to take instructions and receive knowledge and apply it, I'm assuring you, you and your family will definitely be safe. I'm Dr. Esosa Edokbayu Unwoji. I'm a naturopath, consultant, fitness coach, and I'm an advocate of health maintenance. I'm also the managing director of SA Green Nature Clinic, 100% natural therapies, where your health is our concern. Okay, the message of hope I have for you today, it's for you to embrace nature, because nature is the way to go. Okay, when I say embrace nature, what I simply means it's go natural. Go natural in every ramification of your life, because that is your saving grace. That is what is going to help you, okay, a lot. Have you ever just look around you? What do you see? You see nature at its best. For those of us that are Christians, okay, if you read in Deuteronomy 8 verse 7, it says, God said, I have brought you into a land, a beautiful land filled with natural things, with natural food that you will eat without scarceness. What are these natural food? We have wheat, we have berries, we have pomegranates, we have olive trees, oil, where we'll dig iron, brass, copper. These are the things that are within our reach. Let's embrace them, let's use them. Have you ever asked that this is your body, what is it made of, made from? It's made from nature. So it's basically important that we give back to this body what this body is craving for, what is asking us for, that we give back natural things back to this body, because this body wasn't created through any other means but through nature, and nature is God and God is nature. So let's embrace nature in every ramification of our life. I'm going to be giving you some important tips, guide lines that you follow, and you will see the awesome power, overwhelming power of nature. Okay, God's overwhelming power of nature in the things He has created. First and foremost, the first one is for you to get to know your health status. Yes, it's very important. I know many people are always so skeptical about that area of their life. Yes, it is good to know your health status. It's not a death sentence. It's better for you to know what will kill you tomorrow, okay, and take the drastic measure today to treat it, than for you to die tomorrow. So that will save your life. That's why the stitch in time will save your life. Getting to know your health status will guide you, or will guide any health practitioner, any doctor, in knowing how to treat his patients. Will know how to treat you, will know the right medication to give you, not the one that will build your body up, that will nourish your body, not to harm you. That is why it's a guide for us when treating you, because our body differs. What I will use for a client A will be different from what I will use for client B, even though they're having the same problem. Okay, it could be malaria, because one, I now know their health status. I've put their health status into consideration. And knowing your health status, you're looking at your genotype, you are looking at your blood group. It is very essential you know all this before you embark on any treatments. Okay, a lot of our parents have paid the price of not knowing their health status, and a lot are still paying that price today. It's so important you get to know this, so that you don't harm your body, you don't harm your body system. Okay, it is very vital for you to live. Okay, and you also have to know your vital signs. Knowing your health status, you look at your vital signs. Your vital signs as in your weight, your body weight, and your waistline. It is very important. Like I tell people, the waistline is even more important than the general body weight, because those excess fat that accumulates around the waist is a threat to chronic issues. issues like high blood pressure, diabetes, you're hypertensive, arthritis and all that, a lot of inflammation, ulcer, so many things, okay? Metabolic issues, metabolic ailments. So you need to share those fats around the waistline, okay? You need to eliminate them totally. So you need to know your sugar level as well. These are the things you put into consideration before you embark on any treatment. And for you that do self-medications at home, it also will guide you to know where you are getting it wrong. If you are taking a wrong medication, for example, you know, it will help you to disengage and to know the right medications you will have to take. And also it will also help you to take that immediate action. Okay, sometimes it could just be that you are having a minor ailment. It could just be that you have depletes in your vitamin level and your minerals. So what are you supposed to do is to correct it immediately before it aggravates and starts endangering other organs of your body. So you cannot eliminate knowing your health status. Is very important. And getting to know your health status, you develop a health plan. A health plan that you follow strictly, that will help you in your daily life, that will build up your health completely. Okay, you look at the kind of food you are supposed to put in your, in your plan, that will nourish your body, that will vitalize your body, that will give you that, that will energize your body, that your energy flow every day is, knowing that will help your overall health. Okay, you cannot eliminate that. Develop a health plan. This is January. I expect everyone to do that. Okay, it will help you a lot. Develop a health plan, follow it strictly. It will guide you, in knowing what you're putting into this body. Because whatever you put in, it will result to, it will give you the results that you want. So if you are putting something right, it will give you good results. If it's putting something wrong, it will give you bad results. So having known that, you're now looking at the food you put into this body. What are the food you eat on a daily basis? Is very important. Are they healthy food or they are toxic food? If they are toxic food, definitely it's going to harm your body. So if they are food that are nourishing, that will nourish your body, that will build your body system up, then you are good to go. I always tell my women folks that the overall health of their family is in their hands. Whatever they stock their kitchen with, whatever they stock their refrigerator with, determines the overall health of their family. What do you place on your family's table to eat every day? Are they nourishing food, or they are toxic food that will destabilize your family, or they are nourished food that will nourish your family? It is very important that you put these things into consideration. Are you the type of woman that put in these spices, that stock your kitchen with all these beautiful spices, wonderful spices, powerful spices, okay, that will build your body system, that will energize your body system? Spices like ginger, garlic, turmeric, cayenne pepper, black pepper, cinnamon, fenugreek. There are so many of them. Okay, cook with these spices. Take them as tea on daily basis. Get them in their raw form. Use them daily. They will help build you people. A lot of people take these spices for granted. They are very good. They are more the nutrients they have, the enzymes that comes with them that they have. You can't get them in most of the supplements you are craving for, you are pursuing. So you need the spices. I tell my patients that these are the first aids, natural first aids, that should always be in your house. It comes handy. Okay, so what you eat on daily basis determines the overall health of your family. What do you eat? What kind of food do you eat? When do you eat this food? How do you eat it? It's very important. If you are eating a healthy food, okay, what time do you eat this food? Is it the right time? Is it the time that digestion is at its peak, that your food will break down, will digest, so that absorption can take place? Or you are just eating it at the wrong time? Or you're supposed to eat something light when you are eating something heavy? Okay, so these things you have to know, you have to put them into consideration. Okay, and then how do you eat this food? How do you prepare your food? Okay, It's also very important. A lot of people, they have been asked not to eat some certain food just because, okay, they are this, they are diabetic and all that. It's not because those food are not good. It's just because of the way you prepare this food. I hope to really do an elaborate video, possibly a live video on what you should eat and how you should eat them, the right time, the right food, how you should prepare this food, and when to really consume them. Because we have peak period digestion, that digestion take place. When do you eat them? Most of all we come late at night because of due to our work, and we are taking heavy food into our meal. Digestion has closed, and we are piling up this food every day. My dear, your liver and your kidney is at risk. So these vital areas, because the food you eat on daily basis is very critical, because that is where the root of all this problem, infections, diseases, takes place. We congest our stomach with so much food that is going nowhere anymore. Nutrients cannot get into the cells because they are congestion of the stomach already. It's piling up. There is no absorption that is taking place, so nutrients cannot move anywhere into the cells. Your blood circulation is blocked. The veins are inflamed. The muscles, the vessel walls of the heart, of the brain, they're all blocked based on the food you are piling up into your stomach. If you come to me, for example, there's no way I can nourish you that kind of system. I have to decongest that stomach. You have to undergo my body overhaul treatments, okay, if really I want to help you, because that's the root of your problem. And in treatment, in natural medicine, we don't treat symptoms. We go straight to the root cause if we really want to help you. Okay, we treat the root cause of your problem. We bring you out of your misery. Okay, not just piling it up because it's helping the surface. No, we get to the root if we really want to help you, because we don't want you to come back again and complain of that. So we need to reset your body system. We need to bring your body back to nature, where your body will now start conforming to this new environment we are introducing, and your body automatically will start healing itself. So it is very vital you look at the food you eat. That's why I said I'm going to do an elaborate video on this to teach you really how to eat, when you're supposed to eat that food, and what you're supposed to eat at a particular time to really help you. So food is very important, because that is the root cause of every problem. Every sickness starts from the stomach, your tummy. Okay, your fibroid you are complaining about is there. So you need to look at that critically. Okay, I haven't done that. You are looking at exercise. You can, okay, let me even go back to the heart. The heart comes first. Look at your heart. What do you conceal in your heart on a daily basis? What are those things that you feed your heart with? Because the brain processes everything that comes in. Okay, what are the kind of relationship you keep? What kind of friendship you keep that's comes into the heart, that the brain processes? Because it has, if it's positive, it will have a positive effect on you. If it's negative, it's going to have a negative effect on you, because there's what we call emotional health. It has destroyed a lot of homes. It has destroyed a lot of people's health. It has made them get to their early grave. Some of them have stroke today. Some of them have a heart attack today, just because of the things they conceal. Look at your friendship. If they are not the type that builds you up, if they are not nourishing, discontinue, because your life is very important. That your life is very valuable to you. Okay, so you think about yourself first. Okay, before any other thing. Okay, for good health, you think about your health, because most times you come before me and I run a test on you. I'm looking at your sentimental index. It's so high, even though you've not told me anything, and I'm like, what is happening? You are having an emotional health and it's disturbed, and it's like, how did you know? Because everything you do, the organs respond to it. The brain processes everything, and it affects the flow of blood. It hinders it. It can just draw, because a lot of people don't have the grace due to tension, accumulations of all these issues, and they're not taking step in helping themselves out of it. It just keep piling up. So you tend to look at the heart. You tend to look at the kind of friendship you keep. You tend to look at the kind of things you embrace. Like my big brother Les Brown will always say in a speech, you have to look at the kind of friends you keep. If they are friends that build you up, if they are friends that if there are toxic friends that destabilize your mental ability, disconnect. Okay, there are some friendship you keep that enhances your overall health, your way of thinking, because it tells on your overall health. So you tend to look at it critically. Your heart is very valuable. That's why Psalm 51 says we should purge our heart. Create in me a clean heart, O Lord. Renew a right spirit within me. It is very important. It's key to our overall health. So please look at it critically and make adjustments. And having done that, you're looking at the exercise. How often do you exercise this body, the muscles? How often do you lubricate your joints, your muscles? I tell most of my patients, most of the time, that you don't jump up from the bed when you wake up. You tend to do some stretches on the bed there. Stretch your leg, your muscles, and all that, lubricate them so that they can, free them. Let them be free. Don't just jump from your bed like that. Do some stretches. You can even do press up right on your bed. If you fall, you get up and at least you're falling on the mattress. Okay, do some press up there to help build your muscle. And there are a lot of cardio exercise you can do to help the muscle of your heart, because it's very important to help your blood flow and all that. And basically, I always recommend this pyramid mat. People always ask, why do I always recommend pyramid mats? That they have other gadgets they can use. They have powerful gadgets, treadmill and all that. Yes, they are all good, but there's something about that pyramid mat. It goes just beyond exercise. It treats you. Take, for example, you have headache. People have headache, then they are rushing to take different kind of medication to shut the system, to shut the headache. Just shut up. You are disturbing my flow, my thinking. Okay, you are not helping yourself. What you're supposed to do at that time, because it could just be that there's no enough oxygen flowing into the brain tissue, down to the brain, and what you're doing there, you're just shutting. What you're supposed to do if you have that pyramid mat is just get there, use your heel, your toe, because that is where your brain is represented. Okay, so just use it, march on it. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It will ease the tension you are feeling at that moment. Okay, right there at that moment, and it will help the blood flow through that region. Okay, and it will relax you. It will calm you. Take lots of water. That's what you need at that time. It's not a time to take medication, because too much medication, you are giving the liver a lot of things to process. So we need to be very careful. We need to be conversant with things we are putting into our body. If it's the right thing, you are doing at the right time, you need to be very sure what you're doing. So exercise, you cannot eliminate exercise. Do a lot of exercise. Take a stroll around your homes, your garden. If you have one, just go straight, breathe some oxygen in there, take few strolls. You don't need to do any kind of rigorous exercise. Just few walks to help the flow of blood, to lubricate the joints and all that. Exercise is very important to your overall health. Now we are not looking at sleep. Sleep is a natural tonic that builds your entire body system, that help your brain nerves, okay, that relaxes the tension in your body. Try to give your body quality sleep at all times. You need it. Every one of us need that sleep. Okay, when you are tense, you need that sleep. If you need things that could enhance that, you can embark on massage. Okay, it will really help to calm that. And if you are eating right, okay, maybe you lack most of these vitamins that will improve that. You lack most of these minerals, your potassium and magnesium. If you are eating right, really, you shouldn't lack those things. Okay, so because most of our food has these minerals, okay, it has potassium, magnesium that you need, that will really calm your nerves, calm the tension, and you sleep better. So try to have quality sleep. It will really help you to bring about the overall health that your body needs. Okay, so these are the points, and I just hope and I wish you follow them, and you see that drastic wellness, that total calmness that you're longing for. Okay, that total health that you need. Okay, and the bottom line here also is try to always listen to yourself, because it will really help you. It will improve your overall health. It will make you to make that right decision at the right time. So keep embracing nature until I come your way next time with another video. Just keep embracing nature, because nature is the way to go. And if you want any one-on-one consultation, you want to engage us in any one-on-one consultation, or you want to have a feel of any of our treatment type, just get to us on our website. You can book an appointment, and we'll be right there to help you. You can give us a call. We'll be right there to help you. Okay, until then, just keep eating right and embracing nature, because your health is our concern. Thank you so much. Love you.